Hi everyone and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today we'll be talking about Don't Let the Forest In by Australian author C.G. Drews. It was published by Firewall and Friends last year and it's an eerie, heart-rending horror/fantasy young adult story that addresses complex topics such as mental health, trauma and grief, and queer identity. The plot centers around Andrew Perrault, a student at boarding school Whitwood Academy. He's a dreamy, creative, and shy boy who finds it hard to make friends and has never felt comfortable in his own skin. He wouldn't feel at home at Whitwood if it wasn't for two people. On the one hand, there's his twin, Dove, or his other half, as Andrew calls her. She's a rule follower, bookish, hardworking, and sensible. They are extremely close and they have never had any secrets. On the other hand, there's Thomas Rye, a mysterious and intense boy who keeps to himself, but for some reason hit it off with the twins from the start. It's always been the three of them, like a sort of golden trio. They were joined at the hip. Dove and Thomas are the only ones who always defend Andrew and care for him and his well-being. They are always there for him whenever he's picked on or has a panic attack, but then they become seniors and everything changes. It seems Dove and Thomas had a falling out before the summer and they are no longer on speaking terms. Dove and Andrew are also slowly growing apart, mainly because Dove spends more time with her other friends and seems to be sick and tired of having to cope with Andrew's messy life. Or at least that's what Andrew thinks, what he dreads. And after what happened last year, how he heard himself completely on edge and left in scars on his hand, he's more scared than ever of being left alone. Things get worse when the police turns up at the school asking to talk to Thomas, since his parents have disappeared without a trace, and they suspect him of being a murderer. The story quickly spreads and rumors start going around, dragging Thomas deeper through the mud. But he knows the truth. It's a monster that killed them, and that monster is now looking for more blood to spill. Andrew and Thomas are creative and talented, each in their own way. Andrew likes writing dark, haunting fairy tales, and Thomas brings them to life with his drawings. It's always been something they found solace in, a way for them to bond and escape from reality. There's just this teeny little problem. Thomas's drawings of Andrew's stories and monsters bring them to life literally now. They lurk in the forest surrounding the school, waiting for night to fall to strike and quench their bloodthirst. The quiet forest, which had been a refuge for them, is now out of bounds. A gloomy place packed with grotesque, frightful creatures. Thomas and Andrew go on a sort of suicide mission to stop the forest before it grows too powerful and things spiral out of control. They go out every night and fight these monsters while also trying to keep up with classes and homework, always alert. As if monsters were not enough, Andrew has to deal with his feelings for Thomas, who he has had a fat crush on since forever. But of course he thinks Thomas doesn't like him back and is in fact interested in Dove. He's always overthinking, and if Thomas did fancy him, Andrew is scared of what that could mean. He's not told anyone, not even Thomas for that matter, that he's asexual, and he's afraid that, of not being enough for Thomas, that he might want more than romance, more than just a kiss. So where should I start? The book starts off strong with mysterious dark academia vibes and a promising plot. The gory scenes and the emotional, introspective writing style didn't put me off. I think they are part of the essence of the book, and it's part of what it makes it special. I really appreciated the way asexuality and queer identity are depicted as well. Andrew's internal struggle and him coming to terms with his feelings, that was great. But at some point things spin out of control, and when I say things I mean Andrew actually. He makes so many questionable decisions in the heat of the moment, like so many. I get it, he's anxious and often has panic attacks and he can do anything about it. It is crystal clear that he needs help, a kind of help that his friends sadly can't offer. And I know it's hard to seek professional help when you need it because you might not see it, or because you have your own coping mechanisms and you think there's another way out. And it breaks my heart to see everything Andrew has to go through. Constant bullying, grief, fear of being left behind, an eating disorder, a distorted self-image and deep insecurities. It doesn't really justify him behaving like a prick so many times. The more we read, the more he acts like a child throwing a tantrum because he didn't get the chocolate ice cream he asked for at the shopping center. He makes some selfish decisions, snaps at his friends, and gives them the cold shoulder when things don't go his way. He's not capable of giving his sister or Thomas the space they need and explicitly ask for when things get heated. He gets defensive and hurts them, even when they try to be patient and understanding. And then he regrets it and crawls back crying and apologizing when they've left him to his own devices. Like, I get it, he's terrified of being lonely, but there are boundaries you have to respect. Like, get a grip, boy. I really wanted to punch him or like, I don't know, something in the face sometimes, because I'm sorry, but it's way too much. He's also a bit violent and has some dark, twisted thoughts. Behind that facade of a soft, harmless boy, there's a raging storm, so many feelings, so much resentment. The monsters and his stories are actually a reflection of his tangled, raw emotions. Something else that completely turned me off at some point is how overzealous and obsessive he is when it comes to Thomas. It's like he wants to own him. He's jealous and quite possessive, to be honest. And Thomas is not any better when it comes to Andrew. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. They would be willing to do anything really, for each other, even kill or hurt others, or even maim themselves. It's such a sick, dangerous view of love, and it makes my stomach turn. They were cute at first, and I was really rooting for them, but it got so messed up, I just couldn't ship them anymore. They are just a brick. They are both deeply scarred and can in no way help each other the way they need to. Plus, that plot twist at the end, I don't know, guys, I kind of saw it coming, something like that at least, but it all escalated so quickly, it's just ridiculous. And I know I'm complaining a lot. Let's just say the book was okay till I got halfway through it, and it just kind of went downhill from there. It could have been so much better if the characters had been a little more sensitive and had a healthier way of dealing with their problems, but it wasn't. I at least expected Andrew to, I don't know, have better character development, I guess, because the little development he had kind of went down the drain at the end. But anyway, I guess all's well that ends well. Have you read the novel or any other books by the author? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you again very soon.